Hi guys, welcome back to Locust Travels. My name is Agatha, and it's been a while since I last uploaded. I have been extremely busy with a lot of stuff, and a lot of stuff has happened as well. So yeah, I just wanted to touch base on some of the stuff that's very important right now. Due to the COVID-19 pandemic, a lot of people have lost their jobs, so they don't have any income to support themselves as of the moment. And I, for one, am very thankful being here in Canada. And as a resident, we are given support by the government. So there are several benefit or programs available for different types of people, different groups as well. But we will be talking about the Canada Emergency Response Benefit for this vlog. Now, the Canada Emergency Response Benefit, I call it CERB. I'm not sure if you call it any other way, but that's the easiest one for me. So this has been active since March 15, and there has been a lot of confusion on who is eligible to apply. Because there are several requirements that you have to meet before you are eligible for this program. So it also has a confusion between the employment insurance. So I have made this video just so that we can go through it together. I am not an expert, again, like what I always mention in my videos. So these are all based on the researches that I've done, the people that I've spoken with. Yeah. So yes, if there's any wrong information that I've given, please let me know so that I can rectify it. And there's a lot of confusion because there have been a couple of changes as well recently. So I will try my best to be able to go through it one by one. Okay, so the CERB is a benefit provided for residents of Canada, so tax residents in this regard. This is for support to workers who have stopped working due to COVID-19. So eligibility requirements, these are individuals that have lost their jobs directly due to COVID-19. So when we say it's directly related to COVID-19, you stopped because it's either you are quarantined, you're supposed to self-isolate, you're caring for a sick member, positive with COVID or not, or they're also in self-isolation. And we also have cases where you're not able to work because you have to take care of children because our schools are closed, our daycares are closed as well. So those are some of the reasons. We have encountered a couple of questions like, I stopped working a couple of months ago. I'm not able to work right now because there are no jobs for me. So in that case, you didn't stop directly because of the COVID-19 pandemic. So therefore, that makes you not eligible to apply for this program. We've also encountered questions like they were supposed to start working. They already have a job offer, but they weren't able to start because of the pandemic. So that does not qualify you because you haven't started yet. So you did not stop working due to COVID-19. So yeah, that's the first one. Now, second one is you should be residing in Canada, and you should be at least 15 years of age. Now, residing in Canada, this is quite a gray area. So, but we have confirmed this is not only for permanent residents or citizens. This is for tax residents. So even if you are a temporary foreign worker or an international student, you have residential ties here to Canada, and you've paid your taxes, then you are considered a resident. So residential proof of residential ties, you have a banking account here, you have a rental agreement. Yeah, so those scenarios. Okay, if you're eligible for employment insurance, so you cannot apply for both employment insurance and CERB. So if you've already applied for the EI, please confirm this one first. Do not apply for CERB. So yeah, because there's it's going to be a hassle for you if you got double payments, or this might just slow down the processing if you get 2 applications at once. So please double check with that first. And another big requirement is you should have made at least $5,000 in 2019. So that means January 2019 until December 2019. That's the tax year for that. Or it also mentions 12 months prior to the date of their application. So let's say the CERB started March 15, 2020. So you can count your income from March 15, 2020 back from March 15, 2019. So that's how I understood it. So yeah, if you have made 5,000 at least, and it can come from employment and even self-employment. Okay, please keep that in mind. And also, the income of 5,000 does not need to be earned here in Canada. So for those new immigrants that have landed here in Canada and have only been here for a couple of months and do not meet the 5,000 criteria, that's okay. If you have made income from overseas, for back in your home country, then you can also include that. So yeah, you just have to declare it as well in your 2020 tax return, tax filing. Okay. And this is for residents who have not quit their job voluntarily. So that means the company has asked you to stop working, or you were forced to go under self-isolation or self-quarantine. So you are not able to claim this benefit if you have temporarily or voluntarily resigned from work or took a leave from work. Let's say that you do not want to work because there's a lot of risk for you. Unfortunately, this is one of the factors that I hope they will consider, because a lot of people do not want to stop working, because if they do voluntarily, they won't be entitled to this benefit. So you actually don't have a choice if you need to work for money and you want to get this benefit. It's not easy, like I just don't want to go to work because it's risky for me. You won't get that benefit. So you have been laid out from work temporarily. It can be that you're still connected with the company. It's just that you do not report to work. You do not have a schedule. Okay. Yeah. There's an update because the first update was you should have totally stopped. Okay, so now the good news is they have expanded the criteria for eligibility, and I'm happy to say that you do not need to actually stop working. You can still continue working and still get this benefit. However, the criteria is your income for the month should be maximum of $1,000. So let's say if you're working part-time, only a few hours per week, I don't know how, I can't calculate it right now, but we're looking at about maybe 12 to 15 hours per week, depending on your salary, your hourly rate, right? But it should not exceed $1,000. So if you're getting $1,000 and less, you're still qualified to apply for this one. Okay? All right, and definitely, guys, you should have a valid social insurance number. Okay? Okay, what else? So how do we apply for this one? So if you already have a CRA account, please log into your CRA account. It's very fast, it's very easy. Once you log in, you will be able to see a prompt right away on how to apply for that. It's easy, 2 to 3 minutes and you're done. And you can receive your $2,000 per month benefit via direct deposit, or if you don't have a direct deposit set up, they will be sending you a check via mail, and it's going to be within 10 business days. For the direct deposits, it's fast, within 3 business days. I got my benefit the day after I applied, so it's really fast. Now, if you have not yet filed a tax return, a tax for the year, then you most probably won't have a CRA account yet, because you will be needing detail from your notice of assessment before you can create a CRA account. So in this case, you are able to still apply. Don't worry about it. you just have to phone CRA individual line, and they will just ask you a few questions like your social insurance number, date of birth, mailing address, and direct deposit, so that you can set it up, and they will fix it for you. And then after that, you will be able to apply via another phone line. So it's just an automated prompt. Just have to enter your social insurance number and to verify a few details. Again, it's fast, 1 to 2 minutes and you're done. And it's very, very easy, I can tell you. Okay, now you should have lost your job, okay, for at least 14 days. So that means no income for at least 14 days, and then that's the time that you will be able to apply this benefit, given that you meet the other requirements. Okay, and we have also received, I have also spoken to, well, this is in the news anyway, and in Facebook, social medias, that people have been getting multiple 2000s. So just it's actually up to you. If you want to return it, you can call CRA and ask for any process for that, or you can just keep it for now and then don't use it. And I think they have already released instructions on how to return it. Yes. Okay, all right, and yes, just to confirm, this benefit is taxable, although the tax will not be deducted, so you will be receiving the full 2000 when you apply for it. So just be ready for next year's tax. Yes, because this is a taxable benefit. So if you can just take a little bit of it and then save it for any taxes that you might be repaying next year. If one person is deemed not eligible, because right now, you know, it's an honor. So anyway, it's an honor system. So even people who are not eligible to apply would be able to get it, but for CRA is going to do auditings, we're pretty sure of that. And if you're found to be not eligible, you have to repay it back. Okay, and yep. Okay, and just to confirm, so this is not an automatic prepayment every month. So every month you have to apply for it. So that's every 4 weeks. So the first one was, the application period, the first one was March 15 to April 11. So you will be able to apply for 1 month within those dates. So you'll get 2000, and then come April 12 until May something, there's a specific date for that. You can apply for another 2000. It doesn't matter when or where, I'm sorry, where. It doesn't matter when, what dates between those dates are fine. You can apply whenever you want. But for the first few days, for a specific period, there are corresponding dates that it's not mandatory, but it's going to help the system so that we don't overload the queue and make it better and easier for every one of us to get into the lines and to apply for that. So there are specific months that, let's say for example, January, February, March, can apply on a Monday. Next few months will be on a Tuesday. So it's going to be best, it's a best interest for all of us if we follow that one, so that everybody can get the benefit. So it's not automatic. You have to apply for it every 4 weeks. You can go to the website if you have any more information, canada.ca, or you can also call the CRA. But please, if it's not a very urgent matter, if you can just hold off for it for now, because especially if it's the first few days of the period month where a lot of people are trying to apply for their benefit. So let's try to get those in order first, so it's going to be easier for all of us. Okay, so guys, I was able to see the 4-week eligibility period. So the first 4-week period cycle was last March 15 to April 11. So you have 2000 for that, 2000 allocated to that specific period. And then from April 12 to May 9, you have another 2000 available for you. So you have to apply within that period to get the 2000 allocated for you. Okay, and then come by May 10 to June 6, that's the 3rd period cycle that we have. So you have to apply again if you still meet the eligibility requirements. That's going to be another 2,000 for you. So we'll just run by it very quickly. So the next one is June 7 to July 4, then June 5 to August 1, August 2 to August 29, and then last period cycle that we have as of the moment. Okay, this may be extended, we do not know, but the last one would be on August 30 until September 26. Okay. Yeah, just an additional information, you do not need to provide any documentation when you apply for the CERB. So documentation such as a record of employment if you're temporarily laid off, medical certificate if you're sick from COVID-19 or if you're caring for a sick person or anything like that. As of the moment, you do not need to have any of those, but it's actually best if you have that. If you are able to get it, remember, you know, we can't just really go outside right now anywhere that we want to because it's risky for us, but it's good to keep hand of all those documents just in case in the future they will be able to verify a couple of claims, and they will be needing documentation from you. At least you have it ready. Okay. All right. Right, so I hope I'm able to somehow clarify a few information, and if I missed out anything, please give me a comment or send me a message. Also subscribe, as I will be I'm hoping that I can discuss more benefits and other programs given by the Canada government. Yeah, if you have any suggestions for me as to what my next content will be, please let me know. Thank you very much, and I hope everybody stays safe, well, and healthy. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.